does seem a little dark.
Because of that back there.
Huh?
Because of that.
Oh, okay.
It's so bright. You want to turn that light on, see if it helps?
We'll see.
All right, guys, we're trying to see if we can make it look a little bit better.
Lighting. Work on the lighting.
We're going, yeah, work on the lighting a little bit. You just don't know.
How's that?
Nah, it didn't really make a difference.
Okay, I'm gonna turn that over, okay?
Okay. That'll work. Let's see, is there anybody in here yet? It may not.
How's that?
You come here and tell me. I think that this is just so bright, it's not gonna make a difference. Now Allison's texting me.
Whatever. Oh. Fridge smells like onions.
All right. Well, there's still nobody in here.
Well, you keep talking because
Well, okay. I'm sorry. Your daughter texted me.
she did.
Yes, she picks right now to text me. All right, guys. Sorry. We're trying to get everything straight here.
Excuse me, guys.
We had decided to be inside tonight because the wind is howling out there tonight.
Yeah, it's a. I'm put my drink off to the side.
You don't want your kombucha in there?
Not unless I'm an affiliate. Thank you.
Okay, sorry. Had to tell me this. Farm to Table Direct Show. Hey, Keith. How are you tonight? How is the weather over there in your neck of Oklahoma? All right, I got to figure out this.
Okay, you forgot where you're going.
Well, Allison texted me, it messed me up. So.
It's been a good day today. We had no rain today so far. We went and did Easter egg hunt with the kiddos, and they had fun.
They had fun for
They
sure.
did. Yeah. I hope Rin shows her little butterflies. We found these cute little containers, little plastic containers, and it was a butterfly. And we used that to keep Rin's stuff, you know, the littlest one, for her Easter egg hunt. And then we had the regular eggs with candy, but with a lot of coins and all the other eggs. So we wanted to keep that for the oldest two kids. And so they were enjoying that. Although I think Allison left somebody's little chocolate.
Bunny?
No, not the chocolate bunny. The little chocolate pieces that were in the eggs.
Well, so Paxton bit the ears off of his bunny and got the gummies out of it. That's all
there
he
were
wanted.
gummies in it?
Yeah, there were carrot gummies in there. You didn't see that?
No.
Yeah.
We got those at Trader Joe's?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. Okay, those are safe then. We stay away from dyes for the grandkids.
Oh, yeah, you got to stay away from dyes.
Yeah, it just really ramps them up. It's not
yeah.
good.
Hey, Ed, how are you?
Look up here.
Hi,
and say
Lauren
hi.
Day. Sorry, I'm looking.
He's looking at his phone saying hello to you.
Well, I can see these comments much easier on my phone than I can all the way. I got it set back a little bit tonight.
Sorry,
Trying to
guys.
help. Hi, Lauren
I
Day.
still got a
how
little bit
are
of
you?
a cough. But a
Howdy
ton better
from
than what it
Oklahoma.
was.
Wait. I need to know what that comment. Hello from Oklahoma. What you doing in Oklahoma, Ed? Oh, you moved?
Oh, that was
Cool.
fast.
Obviously, you found something. Good deal, Ed. That's great.
Oh, fun.
Hey, Scotty. How is Boston? And there's Money Pit. Donald and Lisa. Hello again.
Hey.
There's Tracy. It's so fun with all the kids at church. They are so funny. Oh,
Put on the little stand, the little kickstand on there.
okay.
There.
I better.
Now I can read.
Hey, W. Washington, how are you? How is Alabama today?
I'm still gonna need my glasses.
It's bad when you get to that point. Hey, there's Greg and Donna. How are y'all tonight? Yeah, it's something. See, buying property not moved yet. Okay, well that's good. Very windy out and in the low 50s. Okay, well it's very windy out here too, but it's like 82 degrees still. It's not playing around with. This has been one of the windy as springs so far. I mean, it's just been crazy. I feel like I'm in Oklahoma myself, as much wind as we're getting.
That's true.
Hey, Michael, how are you? Michael says he's blind as a bat without his glasses, too.
I'm not saying I'm blind as a bat.
She's not blind. She just can't see this little print on the TV.
Yeah.
Or on the phone, I should say. Yep, there's Monty and Michelle. Still trying to get done outside, rounding up roofs to deliver tomorrow. Okay, cool. Yeah, oh good. Somebody's birthday on Easter. That's nice. Oh, there's the Farm to Table show. Hi, Ryan. How are you? How are things in Western Arkansas? I see Keith said everything was sunny there now. That's a good thing. After a lot of rain, we haven't gotten it, but we're under a tornado watch right now until midnight.
Oh my goodness.
It just came in not very long ago. I'm trying to keep up, guys. I know there's a lot of hellos going back and forth. I must admit, I love it when you guys are saying hello to each other and seeing all that. Hey guys, don't forget, give us a thumbs up if you don't mind. Hey bro, that's right. We got the Farm to Table show and the Farm to Table Direct show going back and forth. Hey Joy. Sonia's here. She just had to go find her glasses and she can't figure out what she did with them. Had tornado sirens going off early. Plenty of water. Oh, that's not good. We finally got to fish on a Saturday when we didn't have storms rolling in. Isn't that nice, huh? That's the first time that I've been fishing that it didn't rain on us at some point. Okay. Okay, just being sure I didn't miss anything, guys. There's a lot going on there. But yeah, it's we're under a tornado watch and the off to the south there, man, it is looking black. But
Enjoy.
yeah, she's here. I told you. I told her you had run off.
I'm
get
trying
your
not to
glasses.
look into the light and have it give me like little googly eyes. So
That always happens to me. when it's sitting closer, I have that all the time. So
oh my goodness.
there's Maggie.
Hey Maggie. I
Maggie.
lost your card. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was going to email you, but you don't have an email on the channel, and I don't know a good email. So if you could just email me through the Wild Huckleberry, that would be great.
Yeah, sorry about that. I knew I had your card. I got it from you, and I put it in my purse, and I don't know what happened to it.
Hi, Karen. How are you? You're Scotty's wife. Okay, glad to meet you. You having fun putting up with Scotty? Rain while fishing is still better than working. You are absolutely right, Michael. It was a very frustrating day yesterday, but I mean, still, you could go fishing in my backyard. You could, the other day when that big rain came, there was a small river running through our goat and cow pen.
Down to the creek.
All the way, yeah, going down to the creek. You could have fished in that. Probably, you could have had a good surfing thing.
It's the little canoe down the
Really?
kayak.
There is one, but anyway, it's the Wild Huckleberry AR@gmail.com. Shouldn't be too hard. Just got the AR at the end for Arkansas. I had her sub to your channel in the Farm to Table channel. Cool. That's great. I think we missed you on Friday on the Farm to Table, didn't we, Scotty? So yeah, it's Resurrection Day, guys. It is Resurrection Sunday.
Yeah.
And hello, hey, how are you? Let's Trade Paint. I'm trying Sean, right? See if I remember that correctly.
Oh, do I have that book in the house? I was gonna get that book and show it.
Yeah. Did you bring it in?
I don't know.
Sonia's going to look for something we got at church today. Yes. Okay. I thought that was right, Sean. Good. But it's Resurrection Sunday. We had a very nice sermon today that our pastor he did his thing out of this book right here. Had some kids come up to the front, although that's backwards, I know.
Yeah. It's called The Garden, the Curtain, and the Cross by
Hi, Rebecca.
Carl Lafferton. And I mean, it's a beautiful story. I loved the whole thing from beginning to end. It was so cute.
It's basically goes through the story of Adam and Eve, and then to getting to where they built the city and they built the tabernacle. And there was the curtain. The curtain, of course, is the curtain that divided the Holy of Holies from everybody. And then how that goes from there to when Jesus died on the cross, the curtain was torn in half because we didn't have to hide from God and be protected from God anymore. We had our intercessor. Having storms around us and at our home. Oh, okay. Rebecca, that's
cute. I loved it.
We're supposed to have some stuff going on tonight, so it's good. Not backwards. Oh, okay. It looks backwards on the phone there. I guess I should have looked at my phone, shouldn't I?
But it's a beautiful story. How it's told and everything is really nice.
Yeah, it is real good, and it should be good for kids to be able to understand a little better if they go through the book and all,
How we got where we are.
Yeah.
And what's coming.
Yeah, and what's coming. There you go.
Yeah. I ran across another thing today. I told you about it, where they were talking about when Jesus was on the cross, and he forgave the thief, but what about Barabbas? And they said that we're Barabbas. I was like, oh, now that's pretty good. That's right there where I'm at.
There you go. You want to, real quick, let's say a quick prayer for Rebecca, for the storms and all?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so hang on, guys. Let's just go ahead and say a quick prayer for Rebecca and them and just see, to be sure they're safe. But Heavenly Father God, we just ask that you would watch out for Rebecca and for all of those that are in the path of the storm and her family and all, God, but everybody that's in the path of these storms, God, would lay your hand of protection on them, keep everybody safe, and just lift them up and give them a peace, but also just keep them safe, God. Just don't keep them from any harm, anything, bad things happening as it goes, God. We love you and we praise you, God, in your holy name. Amen.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Pixart by Nico. I've seen you in before. Hello, how are you? We're good. We're just waiting on the storms to roll in, rain on us a little bit for, what'd you say, the next 3 days?
Well, I don't think we get any rain tomorrow, but I think we do Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Oh, okay.
Lots of rain.
But then, what happens Thursday?
I don't know. What happens Thursday?
We head to Oklahoma.
Again,
Yep.
for 10 killer.
For 10 Killer. That's when headed up
I
there
can't wait
for
to
the
see that
meetup.
lake. That'd be pretty.
Yeah. So I need to know from some of you guys that know about 10 Killer and such. I looked, and if I buy a 2-day license to fish, it's 26, or 1-day license, excuse me, is $26. So if I get 2 days, it's going to cost me $52. Would it be worth bringing my rods and all and getting 2 days worth of license so I could, so maybe I could fish a couple of days? And am I going to have time? We're going to have a lot going on. I know that, and I don't want to just
one day to
run.
fish.
I don't want to run away from everybody. to go fishing and such. I just wondered if it was any good. So any of you who know about it,
Yeah,
say
'cause
something.
He likes fishing.
I do like fishing. I fish in the storms. You know I like fishing.
There you go.
My dad didn't go. He said he just ain't as mad at him as he used to be.
Yeah, but your dad and y'all have always fished.
Oh, yeah.
Always.
Fishing and hunting. That's the things we do.
Yeah.
Yeah, Greg and Donna, I'm ready to see you guys again. It's just gonna be so much fun.
Yeah.
And we'll be hanging out where we're staying. Is where Greg
well,
and Donna and Jack.
I need to know what we need to bring.
Yeah.
You know, do we need to bring stuff
Without
for
a budget.
breakfast or what?
Well, I know that they're having a potluck Saturday night, right? And then they're doing breakfast on Sunday. So we could bring something to add to the breakfast on Sunday and bring something
I can make biscuits.
up. Keith said to bring umbrellas and raincoats.
Yay!
Yeah, I hate that, Money Pit. I hate that you and Donald and Lisa, you're not going to be able to make it. It's a little bit closer for us than it is for you.
Yeah. Sorry.
We're, what is it? About 4.5 hours, probably, maybe a little over.
No, because it's an hour less than going to Pryor.
Okay, so it's between 4 and 4.5, so it shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah.
Bait, bring bait. I see that's it too. Water for the cooler. Okay, yeah, we can do that for sure. But I can't help it. I'm a bass fisherman, so I'm a plastic bait, crankbaits, spinner baits. That's the kind of things that I
Okay.
bring.
Yeah,
Chairs,
bring
yet
chairs.
something to drink. Okay.
All right.
Jesse and Lisa said they were having breakfast on Saturday and Sunday. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I thought it was just Sunday, but okay, cool. Water, sodas, or such for the community ice chest. Okay, we will be sure and get some water and
Yeah,
bring
we
it.
can do that. A couple of cases.
Oh, Jack's in here.
Oh, hey, Jack.
Hey, Jack, how are you tonight? How's Dana feeling? Is she going to be on your live with you tonight? I've done bass fishing there twice. Now, I granted, I'm not bringing my boat all the way up there. So yeah, I will be a more of a bank fisherman. So I don't know how that would be too. Hey, Musgrave Family Farm, glad to see you again. They've made both of the other two lives.
All right.
But I can't help it. I like fishing. I like to bass fish. I've never done any real crappie fishing. I've done catfishing, and I've done brim fishing. But I haven't done a lot of anything other than that. But I love to go fishing. I love to try new fishing techniques. I went to we went to this tournament one time, but we went to work it, and they were trout fishing. And so I have never been trout fishing either. I think it would be really cool to go trout fishing, but I get lots of examples watching Cole and Jay, and wish I could go with them sometimes. Well, thank you, Raspberry Pi. I think so too.
Well, Tyler goes trout fishing with his family, his in-laws. They go up there to, is it Red River? I think he goes to. He goes to several places and goes trout fishing. He likes it.
Oh, Rebecca's 6 hours from 10 Killer. She is coming though. Okay, well, here we are. We're in Southeast Arkansas, and we're a little closer. But, Oklahoma's a big state.
Yeah.
Let's see. So,
The
Keith was just telling me when the water level is high, it's a little more challenging. That's always the case, though, because the higher the water levels, the more spread out the fish tend to be. So,
Yeah, we're still reeling from all the rain. A couple of weeks ago, a couple of weeks ago, because the Saline River.
yeah, the Saline is still
my
high.
goodness, yes.
But
There's
I
a
don't
really
know if-
high bridge, and it's just right below that bridge.
I don't know if I'll say this correctly, but Barela? I don't know. I'm glad to have you from Colorado. I've been to Colorado before. Main thing I've gone to Colorado for was snow skiing. So
Yeah, yeah. Y'all you ain't seeing that big
yeah,
Cadillac.
Black Magic.
Black Magic, that's the name for it. I forgot.
I get it now. I have been twice and still haven't fished. Okay. I think we look at a little something slightly different about it. It's Resurrection Day. But yeah, I'm ready to go to 10 Killer. I'm ready to see everybody, to hang out, to get to enjoy, well, basically get to enjoy everybody being together, you know, and meet some new people. There's some I've watched, there's some I've heard about a lot, but I haven't had a chance to watch them and such. Can't wait to get to meet them and talk to them, you know. And then this Red Fern Festival, we'll have to go check that out Friday. I think pretty much everybody's planning on going to check that out on Friday.
Well, what's there? What are they doing?
Yeah, what does it all involve? Because I don't know if I've ever heard exactly.
I'll have to look it up, I guess. But I don't know, you know, how far away is it? Is it much of a...
I don't think it's that far, is it? You guys that know more about this than us, you can let us know.
Yeah.
But, because I know that's on Friday, and then we'll be mainly getting together and all on Saturday.
Oh, okay. So Friday's like a free day?
Well, yeah,
Okay.
kind of, and I think they're going to go out and eat together. So Dina said she didn't think she would be on the live. We were traveling, but we'll be home in time to go live. Okay. Well, be careful. So my question is Dina driving? Since you're typing right now, Jack? Or is Dina typing for you?
Yeah.
Just checking.
It's about the movie where the Red Fern Cruise.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah, I just didn't know what the festival,
What they'd have there,
yeah,
basically.
what they were doing.
They're going to have like vendors, food trucks. They're going to have, you know, a parade or something. You know, we just don't know what it's actually about. So,
Yeah.
like maybe 30 minutes. Wait,
The
okay.
typical festival.
But it's Dog Central and is based on the movie Where the Red Fern Grows. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So there'll be lots of dogs there.
Ah.
Is there a
okay.
dog show or?
Yeah, we won't have Moose with us though. So.
No.
Or definitely won't have Luna or
No.
Thor with us.
No, I couldn't drive in the car if I had Luna. She'd want him a lap.
Oh yeah. Thor wouldn't be a problem because he'd just be laying there.
Yeah, he wouldn't like it though. You took him away from his goats, he'd be unhappy.
It'd be the Queen of Hearts. Texting at a stoplight, okay. Hunting dogs mostly. Oh, cool. I like some good hunting dogs. There needs to be some good blue ticks there.
Oh, Queen of Facts. There you go. I'll take that. We had a conversation, by the way. We had a conversation after church today with a family friend of ours. Well, we just call them family anyways.
Yeah, they're family.
Out in New Mexico. And we were talking about chickens and getting, you know, a bunch of chickens. And if we have roosters, they're going to go to freezer camp, you know, all that kind of stuff. But we were talking about how, you know, they aren't giving chickens growth hormones anymore. You know, they phased that out. But they figured a workaround for that. They are giving them loads of antibiotics that make them grow fast. And then everybody, you know, that's eating all these chickens with their antibiotics, we're dealing with that in our bodies too, you know, and getting exposed to all those antibiotics. And so then when you get sick and you need antibiotics, people are having problems with that or reactions. And then you
see you in a
got
minute, Ed.
MRSA and what's the other one that she said?
I can't remember.
There's another
MRSA's the one
just
that
as bad as MRSA.
that I remember the most.
Yeah. And so people are having issues with that.
We are actually there's Leonard. Hey, Amy, how are you tonight? We're actually we're going to stay at the kids camp that's right there.
Yeah.
Jack and Greg got us kind of hooked up to stay there, so we're going to do that.
Do we need to bring anything for the beds? Do we need to bring blankets or stuff? Do we need a fan? Well, I'm gonna bring a fan anyways.
Oh yeah, we'll have a fan because we like the sound. And
Yeah.
need the airflow.
Yeah, because right now I'm hot.
Need to turn the air down a little bit.
I do.
It's, I know it seems crazy, but it's 80 degrees outside and it's very humid right now. So the truth of the matter is that we got to have the air on a little bit right now. Try and keep it from getting too warm in here. We've been having the windows open a lot. You know, when it's not so humid outside and it's only getting to about 70 or so, it's been wonderful having the windows open. Because, you know, having those windows open, you just get so much more fresh air flowing in and all, so. But, so tell me, Greg, you know, what do we need? Do we need to bring anything for the, my queen doesn't rough it. We go glamping, not camping. There you go. That's pretty good.
I turned the dehumidifier on too.
Okay. Greg said that he's bringing the travel trailer. His queen doesn't rough it. They're glamping, not camping.
I got you. I believe you there.
Michael said his air was set to 67 right now.
Oh my goodness.
We don't quite go that low. We're usually about 72, 73. It's not too bad. What's
Yeah.
it on right now?
I put it on, I just bumped it down 173.
So-
I think once the dehumidifier gets some of the humidity out, it'll cool off in here real well.
That's a big part of the problem is it just gets so humid. It just makes it hard to
Yeah.
keep up with it. Yep.
Got another tornado
Another
watch.
tornado watch alert.
Yeah. I'm not worried about that.
We'll
Is it
be out.
already raining?
No,
No. Okay.
no.
That's just wind.
Yeah, now the wind is getting after it out there.
Yeah.
Oh, look, and the temperature's dropped to 79.
It was 85.
Yeah. 68 outside now. It's 79 here. It's come down some, but I know Tracy said earlier that there was a wind coming out of the north for them, and it was pretty chilly there.
Oh, goodness.
Now, as we've been saying, we are going to be there. 65 here.
No,
And outside temperature, our outside temperature. Yeah, Rebecca. I knew Rebecca said she was coming. Hello from Florida. Hi, Joel. Putty Cat. What does Putty Cat say? Hi. Oh,
yeah, not Eastern. Not Eastern Standard.
thank you, Putty Cat. We've had a very good day today so far. We went and ate at my parents' house, and then had
Thank you.
we had an Easter egg hunt with the grandkids that they enjoyed very much. We try not to do too much candy, but we did some. But we go Trader Joe's when we do candy because Trader Joe's has dye-free, and dye-free.
You might want to keep that.
Oh, sorry. Okay, Greg. Just, is there anything we need to bring? Do we need to bring sheets, blankets, whatever? We're definitely bringing pillows though, because we love our pillows. So,
Oh, yeah, I have to have my pillow.
all right. Thank you, Michael. Appreciate you dropping in. But you know, do we need to bring anything for the beds there? Just to be sure.
No.
I don't know. That sounds familiar, but I'm not sure. Bring your bedding.
Oh,
Okay.
that's-
Okay. Thank you.
It's Hebrew.
I hadn't even thought to ask that question. I'm glad Sonia did.
Been staying on a mattress.
Yeah, really. I don't think I'm familiar with that term.
It's Hebrew. It's
It's Hebrew. Yeah.
yeah. It's part of the traditions they go through for the Easter. There's the Passover and all that kind of
Okay.
stuff.
Okay.
Pesha.
That word is interesting to learn about. Okay, thank you. I always like to learn new things.
Yeah, I follow this one lady on Instagram that she goes through all of her traditions and what their meanings are and why they're doing it and stuff. And she does a lot of cooking and everything. She's a really nice lady. She had a really hard time during the siege on the Israelites when they were being kidnapped and everything. And she just had a really hard time. It was sad. She had family that was over there was being hurt. So.
All right, Ed. Welcome back. What now? I got to know what kind of pizza did you order?
How do you know he ordered pizza?
Because he said he did.
Oh.
He said
I missed
he
that.
had to step away. He had to go order a pizza,
Okay.
an Oklahoma pizza. All right. Have a good rest of your day and have a great week, Michael. And hope your plants are coming up good in your new beds. So what did everybody have? Give us an idea of what you had for lunch today, or if you're having dinner this evening. What did you have on Easter Sunday? Sausage, black olives, onions, bell peppers. I'm not a big black olives
Yeah.
person, but the rest of it sounds good.
I did remember that right. Yay!
From the Hebrew, meaning Passover. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Derived from Hebrew regarding the period of Passover. She's good. I'm telling you, she's good with that stuff. So, right now, having goulash and fresh bread. That sounds good.
Ooh.
That
Now, is
sounds
it
good.
goulash? Does it have cream in the goulash? I'm trying to remember. I've had
Goulash.
people. Oh, wow, it's bright back there now.
Yeah, I believe the sun is popped back out for a moment. we have good backlighting. Nothing traditional today. Well, I'll just tell you what we had. And Jack won't like what Sonia fixed to go there because she fixed broccoli salad,
Yes.
which
yes,
is a big hit with our family.
Yes.
It's more of a Mexican goulash. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yes, the broccoli salad. My niece got her some to take home because she'll
She
get it.
loves broccoli
6
salad.
servings of it. And
Veggie quiche. That
father-in-law,
sounds good.
he kept some, and he made a point to ask me that before we left. He's like, "Did you get me some broccoli salad?" Yes, sir, I did. We got it. It's in the containers in the fridge. And and then Kenny's mama took some home with her because she likes it.
We had some ham, we had mashed potatoes, we had some black-eyed peas, we had corn, rolls. What else? Was there anything
Oh,
else?
okay. I got what you're saying. Okay.
Hamburger meat, taco season, mixed vegetables, tomato
Black-eyed
sauce,
peas.
small shells. Okay.
Well, the desserts. I made a lemonade pie, and Debbie made her fudge.
Oh yeah, well, her brownie dessert,
Yeah,
as we
brownie
call
dessert,
it. It's
there we
got brownies and almost like a pudding to the top, and then a layer of whipped cream, and then another layer. Oh, it's decadent, is what it is.
But the lemonade pie that I made was not the one that I made years ago. So I've got to go into Southern Living again and find that lemonade pie
Yeah,
because it was not the same.
this one, I and if you're gonna make a good lemonade pie, it needs to be tart. And for me, and for my sister, and for my niece, it needs to be tart. And this one, it was good, but it was not that tart. But my mom made one time, and my dad was like, "That's not good. That's too sour and all." And the three of us ate, and we were like, "Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect." Yeah, that's Pretty Cat. That's why I've started more referring to it as Resurrection Day than Easter. You know, it's
Well, it got commercialized. You know, the money
yeah.
took over and all that mess. And I mean, even if you go through Christmas, Christmas isn't actually like when we celebrate Christmas.
It's not
Yeah.
when he was born, but it's just
Yeah.
celebrating
Yeah,
his
his
birth.
birth. Yeah.
I'm agreeing with you, Keith, that we need to go to Amy and Chris's house because they cook a lot of good food. They made some good Twix bars the other day, so Sonia's gonna make some more of her
Yeah, I got the stuff to make some more candy bars.
candy bars, which the granddaughters loved.
Yeah. You didn't even say poor Cleo one. She wanted one. Bless her little heart.
I didn't save it. I was eating one a day, and that was it. But it was just that long.
Well, after Cleo ate what 3?
We went out for a big
Just a
breakfast.
few
And
left.
just had hot dogs for dinner. My kids went on vacation starting today. Well, okay, there you go. Pretty Cat says I gotta go with key lime pie over lemonade pie. I like a good key lime pie too. I can't deny that. That's right, Pretty Cat.
You like the lemon icebox pies.
The resurrection of Jesus Christ every day. That's
There you
right.
go. Yep.
Absolutely. That is absolutely correct. We should be celebrating that. This is just a chance to celebrate it and say say it out to people. Make
Oh,
it
well-
more known.
I'll show you the book again.
Yeah.
This is what we did today.
It's directed at kids to help them
Yeah.
to
Brother Rob
understand.
had all the kids come down to the front and he read the story to them. And I loved it.
Yeah, it was good.
It was beautiful.
And it was nice hearing had a whole bunch of young kids up there, and he's asking questions. He'd be like, da da da. Well, who died on the cross? Well, he would ask some questions, and every time he asked a question, somebody was able to answer it. So that's good.
It is a
I
good
think
book.
it is a
yeah.
good book, yeah.
Yeah.
And they gave them away at church today.
Yeah. I had boxes and boxes and boxes of these books, and I got one for our house for the kiddos, and I got one for Allie and for her kids. So
Yeah, that's kind of the thing of our church. They do things like that. We've got a couple. They were giving away a couple other books, but they're meant for the adults. Brother Rob's been talking about prayer and fasting, which is a lost art at this point, or not a lost art. It's a lost discipline to do fasting,
yeah.
and also.
For the reason why you should do fasting.
Yeah, I mean, not just for losing weight and that kind of stuff, but I was taught when I was younger, you fasted, and on the times when you should have been eating and you weren't, that's when you prayed and read the Bible. Period. So, that's.
And you don't let people know you're fasting.
Yeah, that's you don't go as they say. The Pharisees won't go, oh, look what I'm doing. No, you don't do that. So books like that, yes, I agree. Had brisket, vermicelli, and two kinds of potato salad. Okay, what kinds of potato salad was it? I'm curious. Commercialized for health, which is probably true, but not the real meaning of fasting. Right, and that's what Rob's been talking about, is doing that. And we've got a little book, and I've got it around here somewhere, but it's designed to help you to do, understand fasting better and do it. But that's true. That's truly what I was always told, that when you're doing fasting, and I did a 2-week fast years ago, and I will tell you, when it was done, it had a long, hard effect on me. Long John Silver's for lunch. There you go.
Now they're working.
Oh, wait. What is that? There's Bert and Cindy. Good. I'm listening, just playing while I work outside, losing Wi-Fi in and out as I move around. Well, good. So you're able to be outside working today, which I know you said you were earlier, so that's great. Heard an interesting lesson on fasting this past Thursday. Yeah, I mean, it's a lost thing that I'll be honest with you, I hadn't thought about it in a while. And it's one of the things, that we should do, because it shows our trying to be more like Christ,
Yeah. And just
about
shuts
running,
out the
list,
rest of the
pray for,
noise
well,
outside.
Yeah.
The focus.
Yeah, you're not so worried about your eating food for your physical body as you are eating food for your spiritual body, basically.
Yeah. Let's see. I had to put a jacket on.
Getting kind of chilly again. Oh, well, at least you had some kind. I humbled myself with fasting. There you go.
Yeah. Supposed to be humble, aren't we?
Yeah, and that's it too. Is what like Sonia said earlier is you don't go and fast and go tell everybody, oh look, I'm fasting, I'm doing this. That. No, that's not what you do. That's a great idea though to write down things to pray about and then go look up and write down scripture to go along with each item on the list.
There you go.
I like that idea. That's really good.
Keeps you focused.
Yeah,
Activities to do.
that's good.
Humbling kind.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we lost a lot of abilities to be humble.
Yeah,
You're told in this world,
Well,
and
it's about you. It's about you. It's about you. Well,
you do you.
Yeah, you
Isn't that
can't
what
be
they say?
humble. Yeah, you can't be humble if
I
all
don't
you're
like
worried
that
about is
phrase.
you.
That's not a good phrase.
No. So right now, I've been bad about trying to read through the Bible in a year, and I'm doing it this year, and I'm using the what's it called, YouVersion, the Bible app that they have, and then there's a recap afterwards by Tara Lee Cobble. Yes, agreed.
40 days.
He did.
Tempted and everything.
Yep. I mean, work time debate and need a tiebreaker for it. I'm sorry, I would have to go with Prince and the Revolution being pop.
No, we don't.
I like to listen to Prince, I will admit. But, yeah, it's one of those polarizing things, I think. Let's see, there are many apps that can guide you read the Bible in a year. It is very rewarding. Yes, and I'm doing it with Tara Lee Cobble right now, and it helps me because it reads to me. So because sometimes I get behind, it's hard for me to catch up. See, Jack, my favorite is the loaded baked potato, which it would be because that's absolutely the worst for you. But I like the app that reads to me because it's just, it helps me to catch up some. And what I'll do a lot of times is when I'm headed to work, when I got to drive, I'll just put it on and that's what I'll listen to. And
well, it's a long drive, so you can go through several days, worth.
well, I mean, I only want to go through one day at a time unless I miss a day, and I've done that here and there.
I'd go ahead and just listen to the whole thing while I'm all the way up there and just get ahead.
I don't
Get it
like
done
being
in less than a
I don't
year.
like to be ahead. I
do.
I want to keep up. I feel like that do a great job of giving you just enough every day in 15 minutes or so. That's right. Yep. And I like that Bible recap that Tara Lee does because it's, she gives me her perspective on things, and I like that. That's a good thing.
Oh, an audio about,
A tradition says pop. There you go. I used to have the audio Bible. I gave it away, and now I wish I had it again. Yeah. Well, I'm telling you that that app, the YouVersion app, is really good. I really, really like it. It works. It does so well because you can listen or you don't have to, but. And then we're doing a study on Judges on Thursday mornings. I'm reading through the Bible. I'm doing chronological, so I've already been through Judges now. As a matter of fact, yesterday we finished off our 10th book of the Bible. That's just crazy for me to think, because we've already got 10 books taken care of.
Oh, that's good.
But we're well over 100 days into 2025. So the second book of Kings. Okay. And you know, Jack's doing the read through the Bible in a year, but he's not doing it chronological. He's doing it, you know, because he'll read a chapter in the Old Testament, a chapter in the New, and you know, he's doing like, there'll be like 4 different chapters in there, and but it bounces between New and Old Testament. And, you know, that's one way to do it. And I'll probably try that, you know, doing that way a different time and all. I kind of like this chronological for right now. It's just what got me is, you know, we're here in 1 Samuel, and you get towards the end and we're jumping through Psalms because David is hiding from Saul, and he's writing all these Psalms to God while he's hiding. And so, and there's all these Psalms that we're hearing.
Yeah, that's why they call it the living word.
That's right.
Yeah, because whatever you're going through at different stages in your life, you know, that Bible has an answer for it.
Hey, John.
And His word always carries you through on that
Yes,
one.
it does. Yes, it does. And that's just it. And that's why I love our Thursday morning group, because it's just some guys, and we all go through and you know, we always learn something different because we all have different opinions. You know, we have different views on it, so we see things differently.
Yeah.
Hey, John, have you watched the Walker's or Cassie's latest short, or not short,
Yeah.
story
That's
that
right.
she did? Just curious. She had a new barbecue place she was going to do, because you might like that hat that she's wearing.
Okay.
Striving to learn each and every day until we are caught on. That's exactly right.
Yeah,
That's
because we
exactly
can
right.
learn every day. You know, I mean, there's always something to learn.
Hey,
It's just like the Barabbas comment. You know, I was like, oh, I never thought about that. And what was the comment that Brother Rob said this morning?
oh gosh, which one?
Oh, the crown of the thorns, the crown of thorns.
Oh yeah, they made the crown of thorns from the thorns. Well, you know, when
the
God, whenever He kicked Adam and Eve out of the garden, the thorns
He
came
cursed
up.
the land,
He cursed
yeah.
the land, and the thorns came up.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they basically crowned Jesus with the curse.
Yeah.
You know, so that's a pretty interesting
Our curse.
take on it. Yeah, because it's a curse that we have because we sin constantly. Okay. Don't know that I totally agree with all that. But yeah, I'm enjoying very much reading through the Bible and going through that, and I especially like it because there's some other folks that are doing it too, and as they're doing it, you know, sometimes we'll be sitting around and we'll get into conversation. We'll get into conversations about stuff that we've just read and all, so I like that. I just wish I could get up. I just can't get up at 4:30 every morning, Jack. I'm sorry. I got 2 mornings this last week, so hey, I got up in time to, you know, on Thursday and on Saturday. So I just kind of like my extra bit of sleep right there. It was neat when you read it with others, as others can challenge you to think differently. That's right. That's right. When we started our Bible study on Thursdays, it was started by one of the pastors at our church. Unfortunately, he has passed away since then, but he knows he was a doctor. He's a super smart man, and he knew
He could
he knows so much. He could teach you a
Golly.
lot. But he
Loved
liked what we were doing there because we had different perspectives than he did. We saw things in a different light. Every time we met, he saw things something different. So that's it.
Yeah.
As people, we
I mean, he learned from that. You learned from it, you know. It's always that iron sharpening iron thing. That was always his goal, I believe.
yes, thank you. Yeah, everybody hit that thumbs up if you could. We appreciate it. To say it's great to always keep our mind on the Lord. Exactly. Yes, it is. Especially, you can't help but think about it today, since it is Resurrection Day, and we're celebrating that. I always saw those videos that it's Friday, but Sunday's coming.
Yeah. Oh, I like it when they give all the names of Jesus,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, there's lots of names.
That preacher that was just giving the names and shouting them out, it just gives you chills. I love it.
But can you just imagine when the ladies were walking up to the grave then, and the big earthquake, and then the angel sitting there on the stone, and it was rolled away, and they looked in, and he wasn't there. I mean, can you imagine? You said they went away, shaken and happy at the same. They were a little shaken. I mean, you just talked to an angel. But they were greatly happy to go tell everybody, hey, he ain't there. John posted that verse this morning, and that's what I love to see. It said, because he wasn't there, just like he said he wasn't going to be there.
Yep, Yeshua. Yep.
Yeshua, yep. Yahweh, yep.
Adonai.
I do not work due to injury. I sometimes am up at 2 a.m. Sleep is not existent. I hate that, Scotty. I'm sorry. Hate that you have all that. What is it? Of course, I'm reading what Putty Cat said, and I wanted to say it, and God with us.
Yep.
It's, what is it? What is the name? Oh my gosh.
Blinked.
It means God with us. I'm hearing the Mercy Me song in my head, and I can't get that one part of it. Emmanuel, thank you. Thank you, John. Emmanuel, God with us. He's got a lot of names, and they mean different things, but they mean the same thing, So it's just awesome. But again, how can you help but think about such things on a day like this when yes, it's not, it's got some pagan rituals to it. I mean, we did the egg hunt, but again, you take the egg hunt and, he's behind there and then he's out, and, you can do what you want with it, but in the end, just celebrate that he rose, and he is a living God. He's not a dead God. He is living.
Yeah.
If there was any time in biblical history I could go back to witness, I always answer Sermon on the Mount. Yeah, the greatest sermon ever, to learn directly from the Master. Can you imagine having that opportunity? That would be quite the thing to get into, to be right there while that's going on.
Yeah.
I
But
mean,
to be right there and that going on, and the people that still turned away.
yeah, there's still people that didn't believe it, to see all the miracles, to see all the things that he did, and then you still.
Well, forget that. Start at the beginning. Adam and Eve in the garden, walking with God. And
It's all about sin.
Yeah.
It's all about sin. It's because
Lee asked me when he was little, our son Lee asked me when he was younger, and we've had these discussions since he's been grown, and asking, how could they not believe? And I said, they witnessed so much, and I said, how can we not believe?
I mean,
we have all this information, we have all this studies done, and all these things that have been discovered, that show proof of it, and some people just still
hard to
don't.
try to make it. Yeah, I mean, and there's the words that I use so much these days is people are willfully blind. They have the devil whispering in their ear, and they're willing to listen to that because, why people ask all the time, why do people hate Jesus so much? Why do they hate having a God like that, and it's simply because he's the center of the universe, and if that's true, then they can't be the center of the universe, and we're not supposed to be, but people think they should be, and I mean that's what the world tells them today.
Mm-hmm.
But the world is who? The world is Satan.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I see things and I'm like, that is so wrong, but yet that's how they see it. Well, because they're blind. Ego and jealousy. Yep. I teach Sunday school, and I tell my boys all the time. I said, selfishness is a huge problem in this day and age. It just is, because we're so into self that we're not. I mean, first of all, it keeps us from helping other people. It keeps us from doing things for other people, but it keeps us from going to God too.
Yeah. We hinder ourselves.
Mm-hmm. We do.
We do. When I was teaching Sunday school classes and stuff, I always told the kids, I was like, you got to read God's Word. That's Him having a conversation with you. He's talking to you, and your prayers are you talking to Him. And if we don't read His Word, we're ignoring Him just to use Him when we want to, because we're, saying a prayer and we want to be heard. But we're not willing to hear Him. You can't do that.
Exactly right, Pretty Cat. We fall short.
Yeah.
And no matter how much you want to be good, you're going to fall short constantly.
Yeah.
Because we're human. But He's always right there to pick us back up, to lift us back to where we need to be. It's like the old saying always goes, said, if you feel like you're a long way from God, He ain't gone anywhere. It's you. So you gotta know that. We're our own God, that's right. It's tricky using the garden. Made Adam and Eve question God and made them feel like He was holding something from it. Exactly.
Yeah. Deceit, lies. That's what the devil uses.
That's it. In the old days, when the Israelites went into the Promised Land, God told them,
It is, isn't it?
get rid of all of them, because He didn't want them worshiping their gods. Well, nowadays we worship our own gods. These phones are gods. They are. Everything we do, things we do where we ignore God and we do it on, that's another little G God. And that's just the way it is. It's turned into a nice spot. That's right. I didn't intend for it to necessarily go that way, but, and yes, the rich young ruler.
Yeah.
We all bleed red and come from the same maker, so there is no need the hatred that is out there in the world. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
We should
one race, one blood,
we should be leaning towards helping people and being together a whole lot more than we are leaning towards, I care about what I'm doing, I don't care about what you're doing. It's just like, just simple courtesies when you're driving down the road. Simple courtesies. I try to, if somebody's trying to pull out, I'll move over into the other lane to let them go. 99% of the time, they won't ever pull out because they're not used to seeing somebody get out of the way so they can do something, And it's just, there's so many simple courtesies that don't happen now, and it's because I'm worried about self. I'm not worried about anybody else. So, All right, we will see you shortly over there, Jack.
Is.
And truly, I will see you. And I'll probably hear a lot of chirping in the background. Holding a door open. Yep. Please and thanks, and helping someone read something off a shelf. Yep. And that's it. I'm not always. I mess up sometimes. Afterwards I think I should have done this or I should have done it, but I try to do that. I try to help somebody do things.
And we shouldn't do it for them to acknowledge us either, because
No.
we're just doing it for ourselves. When we say open the door, then you walk through and they don't say thank you, you say you're welcome,
Yeah.
My
What-
bad. Shouldn't do that.
What do they say in the Bible? That if you're out for the reward in this life, that you'll get that reward, and that's all you'll get. If you're out for the reward in the other life, then you're doing a lot better. That's what you're going to get.
Yeah.
I'll admit the traffic is the one place. Yeah, I have to admit that too.
Yeah. If he's in traffic or having to deal with something, he's fussing on the phone.
I mean, people,
They frustrate you. They do.
yeah, because they don't pay attention. They don't care. They don't do, whatever. But anyway, all right, guys, it is about time for Jack to have Dyer Family Farm. If you don't know, that's my line of duty, and I have stuck to it. Well, that's great. I'm glad to hear that, Scotty. But thanks for coming. Thanks for hanging out with us. Go to Dyer Family Farm next, and then Red Dirt Rooster Road after that. Hang out, have a good time, and for you guys that are going to 10 Killer, we will see you on Friday.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. 3-day work week. Yes. All right, guys. Bye.
Bye.